Hola a todos, aquí era Witcher habla. Estamos en The Witcher 3. Vamos a continuar. Estamos aquí por comenzar la misión de Roach, esta de ojo por ojo. Como ven en el episodio pasado, hemos acabado con todas las misiones de Sultan y las de Jaskier también. Esto me llama la atención. A ver, si vamos en un momentito. Ay, es que no sé, me llama la atención y quiero ir a ver qué es. Y luego, pues bueno, como había dicho, que en el siguiente episodio vamos a comenzar con la misión de Roach. Vamos a hacerla completamente. Y luego, terminando, vamos a hacer la de Triss Merigold, que a lo mejor en este episodio alcanzamos a empezarla, pero obviamente no la vamos a acabar porque sí está muy larga. Así que lo comenzamos, yo creo ya para el siguiente episodio, ahora sí la terminamos. Bueno, vamos a ver qué quiere esta persona. Ah, ya sé quién es.
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
No quiero luchar contigo.
Don't have time to give you another lesson.
'Tis I shall give thee the lesson. You know, I yield.
Had enough?
Yes, but next time.
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Qué pesado, hombre. Bueno, venga, vamos otra vez de regreso a donde estábamos para podernos teletransportar a la misión de Roach. Ya para hacerla, que la misión de Roach pues no, es bastante corta, creo yo. Pero bueno, y nos conviene bastante tenerlo de aliado porque pues él tiene un ejército bastante grande. ¿Dónde era? Ah, de aquí. Vamos. Ahora sí. Ahora es para este rumbo. Aquí está. A ver qué nos cuenta nuestro amigo Roach. Él, como muchos otros de por aquí, son personajes que han venido a lo largo de los juegos. Él también nos ayudó mucho en el juego pasado, en el de Witcher 2. Nos ayudó a cazar unos Scoia'taels porque tenían información sobre Leto. ¿Se acuerdan de Leto? Ellos nos iban a ayudar a saber sobre el paradero de ese brujo que estábamos buscando. Y pues bueno, nunca llegué a pensar, la verdad, cuando jugué este juego, que nos lo íbamos a encontrar aquí.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo se ha acabado aquí?
How'd you wind up here?
Came with the army, of course. Its remnants. When Nilfgaard crossed the Yaruga, I dropped everything, threw it all away to hell and rode for the front to fight the invader. Joined the Second Temerian army under John Natalis. We were to stop the Black One's advance along the Dol Blathana Mount Carbon line. And we did. For 3 days. Then they smashed us into splinters. Soon after, I heard Radovid was assembling his forces near Novigrad. That he'd promised to fight for a free North. Broke through with the remains of Natalis' army, but Radovid proved no better than Emir. So I decided I would mount my own fight.
Huh. ¿Y últimamente?
What do you do here? Hunt Scoia'tael?
You jest, right? Who cares about the Scoia'tael anymore? Temeria, that's what matters.
Ok, bueno, ya vamos a ayudar.
Mentioned you have a problem.
It's Vess. She took a couple of lads across the river. She plans to hit the Black Ones at Mulberdale.
So, sounds about like what guerrilla fighters do.
Yes, when they're ordered to. Whereas I forbade her from leaving camp. Indefinitely.
¿Y entonces? ¿Por qué se lo prohibió?
Don't trust Vess anymore?
Bollocks. She's prepared to die for me. Ah, that's not the problem. Know what distinguishes a soldier from a common swashbuckler?
The uniform.
It's a serious question.
A rhetorical one. So instead of waiting for an answer, just enlighten me.
Soldiers think tactically. They know when to strike, when to fall back, when to charge and when to hold.
La
Vess
pegada de
finds
como
this
que,
difficult.
ay,
She's impulsive, hot-headed. Yet in guerrilla warfare, one false step and you're fucked. I confined her to the camp because I feared that sent out she'd go rabid and make a mistake. I was right.
¿Y por qué quiere ir allá?
Why Mulberrydale? Why'd Vess go there?
The peasants from the village aided us earlier. The Nilfgaardians learned of this. Word got out they're planning a punitive expedition. Probably hang every 5th villager.
Honestly, Vess's desire to save the villagers makes sense. What doesn't is your opposition to the plan.
War means death. Not only for the soldiers, for the common folk as well. You can't save them all, it's that simple.
Funny. Had you for an idealist.
You were right to. Are right to. But I have one ideal. A free Temeria. And I'm prepared to sacrifice anything for it.
No ha cambiado nada, Así era igualito en el anterior
Alright,
juego.
so you've got a problem. Insubordination. What am I supposed to do about it?
I doubt Vess has entered the village. More likely she and the boys lie in wait in the woods nearby. We must find her before she attacks and stop her. You're a good tracker. Help me.
Cuenta con ello.
Count me in.
Thanks, Geralt. I'll owe you a favor.
¿Ves? Es por
Meet
esto
me in Velen beneath the
que hay que hacer
Hangman's
las
tree.
misiones, ¿ves? Ya
It's
quedaron
just a
en deuda
short
con
jaunt
nosotros.
from there to Mulberrydale.
Oi, clumsy horse.
1000 metros de aquí, a su madre. Qué bueno que tenemos aquí un... ¿Cómo se llaman estas cosas? Siempre se me olvida. ¿Indicador o algo así? Bueno, un viaje rápido. A ver. Es aquí. Árbol del ahorcado. Fíjate. Y de seguro ha de ser aquí, en esta aldea. Sirve que checamos el tablón de anuncios. Ay, ¿cómo que todo eso listo? Bueno, la verdad es que es bastante rápido. Capaz si terminamos lo de... No, ni de chiste. Es que lo de Triss es demasiado largo. Pero a lo mejor vamos a avanzarle un buen cacho. Porque creo que lo de este güey nada más es esto, literal.
It's the village below. Black with Nilfgaardians already. They're preparing to execute folk.
No sign of Vess.
She may be impetuous, but she's not stupid. She's waiting for her moment. Probably attack after dusk once... Shh! What now?
A trio, lightly equipped, sneaking closer. Over there, near the...
Death to the black ones!
Et me, circa!
Looks like we're too late.
Sí, vamos a tener que pelear.
Follow me.
Y dice que no es estúpida. Digo, no digo que lo sea, pero pues al menos sí es muy impetuosa. Pero esta vez tenemos que protegerla. Esto es muy importante, tenemos que protegerla realmente, que no muera, no mames, le acaban de dar un machetazo. ¿Dónde está Vess?
Shut up and fight.
Venga, Geralt, ¿por qué atacas? ¿Por qué estás atacando así, Geralt? ¿Estás atacando muy lento? ¿Dónde estás? Uy, uy.
Carini Valiant, Hilendri! Anva, Tuar in art fame!
No, venga. Ah, la madre.
Mistake.
Carini Valiant, Hilendri!
Muérete ya.
God damn it, Vess! Have you gone completely mental? You ignore my orders, go off on a suicide mission, and instead of donning a breastplate, you dash into battle, shirt open, navel and whatnot exposed.
Enseñando el ombligo.
You're not my father, Roach.
Eso iba a
You've no right to
decir.
tell me what to wear.
But I am your commander, and you will obey me. Guerrilla warfare.
Que digo, uno se puede vestir como
Warfare.
quiera, pero
It involves
o sea,
armies,
no es el
for
mejor
fuck's
atuendo
sake.
para una batalla,
I
¿sabes?
could not abandon them. They helped us.
It's a soldier's job to kill, Bess, not save, not rescue. If that is not to your liking, join the Sisters of Melitele. Study to be a healer. Fucking hell. Give me your weapon. You'll get it back when you wise up. If you wise up. Move out!
Ah, sí, vivo. Ey, ese güey que está haciendo ahí parado es un guardiano también. Va a ser un bug. Queda uno.
One left.
You took my weapon, Roach. So I must manage with my bare hands.
Leave him alone. There are corpses enough here.
What?
You heard me.
I did, and I can't believe it. He came here to murder civilians. He's seen us. Will you have him return to his camp and report?
Emir knows we can kill his men. Let him learn that we can also show mercy.
Pues tiene razón, pero me pueden involucrar
Roach,
también.
noble of you and all, but occasionally I work for Nilfgaardians. Frankly, I don't want any trouble.
I don't like this. But so be it. You certainly don't deserve to suffer as a result.
Este que está ahí
Well
atrás
said,
es un
Geralt.
bug.
A good black one's a dead black one. I'll strangle the bugger.
Stand aside. I'll do it.
Nen, trocaía.
Me dan risa los sonidos, ¿sabes?
We should go before a patrol comes along. Thank you, Geralt. Ever need any help, you know where to find me.
Y así se acaba la misión, ojo por ojo. Ven que es súper fácil. Bueno, y ahora sí, vamos a comenzar con la misión de Triss Merigold, porque pues bueno, es la única que nos queda. Porque otras misiones, pues bueno, son más que nada contratos y esas cosas, así que vamos. ¿Cuál es? Esto no es, ¿verdad? Una piedra negra, no. ¿Cuál era? Documentos falsos. Visita al adivino. Chinga, ¿cuál es? La estatuilla del soldado. Puede ser esta. Ir habla con Triss de la estatuilla. Reúne con Triss Merigold en su escondite. Pues bueno, o sea, cualquiera de las dos es lo mismo. Así que venga, vamos a donde tenemos un teletransporte. Mira, aquí hay uno. Ah, pero mira, antes de irnos vamos a leer el tablón de anuncios. Para ver si por aquí hay alguna otra misión que nos pueda venir bien. Ahí está. Se busca guía, aviso. Mira, este sí es un llamamiento a Sirgueras de Rivia, el del puente por razón. ¿Qué es esto? En nombre de nuestra misericordiosa soberana, su ilustrísima Gracia Ana Henrietta, hemos viajado hasta los reinos del norte para hacernos saber de nuestra misión. Un monstruo terrible ha aparecido en el ducado de Toussaint. Ah, excelente. Esto es para el comienzo de la expansión, para viajar a Buclair. Pero pues bueno, esto no lo vamos a hacer ahorita. Embajadoras de la tierra del vino. No, se me ha... No. ¿Cuál de aquí vamos a hacer? Cuestión de vida o muerte, esta. A ver, ¿hasta dónde es? Aquí. Venga, otra vez a la plaza del jerarca. A ver qué tanto nos puede decir Triss, que tenemos que hablar con ella también sobre la estatuilla esa que encontramos en la casa del enano ese al que lo despilfarramos y le robamos todo lo que tenía. Que creo que era medio importante porque era parte de una maldición. Venga, con esas pantallas de carga. Ahora sí. ¡Hola madre! ¿Y estos? ¡Ah! No, Geralt, por favor, saca la espada. ¿Por qué siguen saliendo estos patos?
Oh, man's always got it up,
Please. ¿Eh? What the fuck?
heart removed, embers where the eyes should be, mouth burned with formaldehyde. Familiar sight. And a letter. You sought a servant of the eternal fire, yet you were blinded by its flame. Wasn't Nathaniel. Damn it.
What the fuck? Buscabas a un sirviente del fuego eterno, pero te has cegado con su llama. Un ciudadano preocupado. No puede ser esto. No mames, si no se puede corregir esto. O sea, vaya, no se puede dar seguimiento a la misión.
Life's wet enough in the gutter.
Otra vez lo del sermón de un ciudadano preocupado. Parece como si fuera por aquí, ¿no? Mira, se me hace que es esta casa. Ah, está aquí. Ya me acordé.
Yes? Who you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
Nada de hombres. No te preocupes, hombre. Triss, hasta arriba.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
¿Qué onda?
Yes, Geralt?
¿Cómo estás? Venga, vamos a hablar
Feel
con ella
all
bien,
right?
bien, como debe de ser.
So. Why do you ask?
¿Cómo tienes la mano, cierto?
Been wondering. How's your hand? Your fingers?
They'll heal. Listen, it was my idea. I knew exactly what I was getting into. Don't need to worry about me.
Bueno.
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Gladly. I was about to ask the same.
Bueno.
See, you kept the rose of remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago.
Eso fue en el
Probably
segundo
because
juego,
so much has
en el
changed.
juego pasado.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
¿Advertencia?
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
Bueno, vamos a decirle lo de la figurita.
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Creo que es un soldado, ¿no?
I think it's a soldier.
We'll know soon enough. Come with me. I know a place where the walls don't have ears.
¿En dónde?
Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Qué sitio tan siniestro. Bueno, ya.
Let's try to decompress this one. Anything I can do to help?
Yes, be quiet and try not to disturb me. In allen dwana ar eis.
Verder and the Kelter!
What the fuck? Es un Nilfgaardiano.
Who are you? What am I doing here? Es a pond.
Who are you? What's the last thing you remember?
I remember a hill. A battle. I had orders for a unit. I remember a sorceress. Her hair like flames. She cast a spell.
No mames, ¿ella? ¿Triss?
The right flank was to attack. Hit the shield bearers.
The right flank didn't attack, and the sorceress was Lyta Nade, known also as Coral. I was there too. This happened long ago.
No mames, güey. Qué pata.
You're exhausted. Always happens with compression. Get some rest.
Yes, I should.
Once you've recovered a bit, you should find Ambassador Varatra. He's sure to help. Good luck.
That was interesting.
And exhausting. Oh, to fall onto a feather bed and sleep till... well, till I woke.
Bueno, pues hemos acabado de hacer esta misión super random. Venga. Vamos de nuevo allá para hablar con ahora sí. Para el asunto importante. Me pregunto si tienen aquí cosas. ¿No? Lo que sea comida, me gusta quedármelo. Triss.
Geralt? Yes, Geralt?
Bueno, ahora sí, ¿cuál es el problema que tienes?
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. I don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
Deja que te ayude.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
¿Cuánto cuesta su trucha? ¿De quién fue la idea? Pues,
Whose idea you think this was? The servants or Vegelbud's?
My bet's on Ingrid. High-born damsels have a lot more time than their servants to read adventure novels.
Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Let's meet there.
bueno, vamos para allá. Una persona con túnica azul. Espérate. Quiero ver qué tiene por aquí. Manzana. Nah, eso no. Cuchillo. Nah, no tiene nada, ya vámonos. Es que a veces puede tener curiosidades. Como cuando saqué lo de la rosa del recuerdo. Eso es pues básicamente es eso, es un recuerdo del anterior juego. Porque en el anterior juego que era cuando había perdido la memoria y Geralt y Triss tuvieron un romance. Pero pues ya Geralt recuperó la memoria y pues ya recordó que a la mujer que él ama es esta Jennifer. Y Triss pues obviamente se había aprovechado de que Geralt no tenía memoria pues para tener una relación sentimental con él durante el tiempo que no tenía la memoria, pues no se acordaba de nada. Y básicamente esa es la historia. A mí, la verdad, digo, porque esto es una decisión que va a llegar en algún momento. A mí me
Lots of
gusta
blue jerkins.
un millón de veces más Triss que Jennifer. Se me hace mucho más bonita, más cute. O sea, no sé, está súper hermosísima y... no sé, es más de mi agrado. Pero si sabes la historia, si has leído los libros o sabes del juego, sabes que Geralt a quien ama es a Jennifer. No sé qué tanto sea bueno andar aquí robando cosas. ¿Dónde está el güey ese de túnica azul? Parece ser que la túnica azul.
I'm thinking that not apparent to you.
No sé este men.
Greetings.
Yes?
Heard you can get fresh trout around here. Cheap.
What? Trout? Touch a trout? Get chewed out. Understand? It'll give you a right bollocking.
Ok. Puede ser esto.
Holy fuck.
Bueno.
Yeah?
A lo mejor es este.
Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise.
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me.
Excelente, lo hemos encontrado.
This way. It's not far.
Ah.
That's it. Get him. Help me!
Leave it to me!
What now, you piece of filth?
Thank you.
¿Ese vato está enorme o está caminando?
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe... Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young Count. Hold on. Where's Miss Merigold? You was to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Muris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vegelbud...
Bueno, ya abre.
Now that we're past the initial courtesies, maybe you can tell us who you are.
Lady Vegelbud's valet. I meant you no offence, sir.
Why wouldn't Lady Vegelbud meet with me personally?
She was afraid they'd follow her. Been a nervous wreck of late.
Pues sí, no es la misma persona que a la que le mataron a su madre en la misión pasada.
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vegelbud's son. He's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple guards gotten wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vegelbud bought off the guardsmen, but since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them...
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family, then whispered a word to the hunters anyway.
¿Cómo has dado con Triss? Eso sí.
How'd Ingrid Vegelbud know to contact Triss? That Triss was the right person?
We learned Miss Merigold had helped Myra Base disappear once the witch hunters were onto her. Myra provided Lady Ingrid with magical assistance on a few occasions with Milady's... afflictions.
Makes sense. Myra mentioned treating a highborn lady to me once.
Bueno.
Seems Albert needs to disappear soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vegelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vegelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, will not manage without you, miss. Lady Vegelbud fears the help's being watched.
Es una buena idea.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash that'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vegelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one, they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time.
Ay, wow.
Won't be no candied petals of blue roses from Nazaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Son cosas de white chickens. Ha acabado el luto. De hecho, ¿ves?
Has Ingrid recovered from her mother's death?
How'd you know about that?
Took an interest in the matter.
Well, Lady Ingrid didn't allow herself to demonstrate any weakness. At least, not in front of the help. Master Albert's safety is what matters to her now.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please.
Ay, Geralt, eres un
How do we get to
abuelo.
the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. Guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
Now. No, pues ya, una vez.
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes. Most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Elihal's shop. You know it?
Sí, sí la conozco.
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come and see me.
A Gara no le gusta usar jubón, que viene siendo el equivalente a un smoking de la actualidad. Bueno, tengo que ir por Elial. Compro una máscara, compro un nuevo traje. A ver. Visita Triss. Compro una máscara de zorro. Bueno, tenemos que ir a la tienda de Elial. Para Triss quiero una máscara de zorro y yo, bueno, la que sea, ¿verdad? Excelente. A ver si hay alguna chida. Ah, pues ahora que me acuerdo, ahí venden también máscaras de lobo. Y obviamente me voy a poner una de lobo. ¿Dónde está la tienda de Elial? Es aquí, ¿no? Sí. No, me equivoqué. Aquí está. ¿Qué hay, Elial?
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Sí, a ver.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Ok, vamos a comprarnos un jubón. Vamos a ver cuál está más chido. Jubón elegante de cortesano. Jubón elegante cortesano. Este me gusta. Voy a comprar este. Voy a comprar este. Pantalones guardianos. O este. Calzones. Este. Y una máscara de zorro para mí. Perdón. De lobo. La de zorro para Triss. Y me voy a comprar también unos zapatillas de esto. Nilfgaardianas. Y vamos a venderle todo esto que no necesitamos. Mira, fíjate, no sabía que a él le podíamos vender estas cosas. Genial. Vamos a venderle todo esto. Sirve que recuperamos a lo mejor algo de dinero. Le puedo vender esto. Melón. Quédatelo. Quédatelo. Y esta. Quédatelo también. Perfecto. Pues ya, básicamente eso es todo.
So long.
Llévale a Triss, ponte el jubón. Llévale a Triss la máscara de zorro. Ok, a ver, vamos a poner todo de una vez. Esto así. Bueno, no es del otro mundo, pero está chido. Esto aquí. Esto aquí. Y vamos a quitarnos las de estas. Así, perfecto. Vámonos.
¡Ah!
Listo, estamos listos para ir a la fiesta. Digo, estas misiones están súper bonitas, la neta. Y luego no solamente eso, sino que pues bueno, aquí va a pasar, te digo, algo muy importante. Es una de las misiones más trascendentales del juego, realmente. Aquí es donde pues básicamente te puedes decidir por Triss desde ahorita. O pues no, decirle que no. Y luego después pues ya te quedas con Yennefer. Entonces pues bueno. Nunca, por favor, nunca le digan que sí a Triss. Y luego que sí también a Yennefer, porque luego... No, hombre, créanme, no se los recomiendo. Triss, ¿dónde está? Ah, aquí está. Uf, no mames, güey.
Oh my. Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey, and that's exactly why we should help him.
Okay.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare.
Me hubiera ido a
Without them,
rasurar la
I'd never
barba,
get
hombre,
to see
puta
you dressed
madre.
up.
O sea, nada más recortarlo un
Damn
poco.
doublet's chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
Porque esa cara, Geralt, parece como si te hubieran puesto, no sé, un costal de espinas o algo así. Tampoco es nada del otro mundo. Y cómo me divierto con este juego, en serio. Esto de la fiesta va a estar increíble. Oye, fíjate, todas las veces que yo he jugado The Witcher siempre me he inclinado por Yen. Pues básicamente porque, digo, si conoces la historia sobre The Witcher, sabes que Geralt realmente ama
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
a Yennefer, pero
Your
también es cierto que sí
invitation,
siente
please.
algo por Triss.
All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
No. Creo que vino un error. Bueno.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
But how could he?
Adornaron muy bonito, la verdad, el lugar.
Hello.
No mames, güey. Imagínate tener una propiedad así. Yo ni saldría de mi casa nunca.
Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
¿Quién es este
There's
idiota?
been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common...
¿Quién es este idiota?
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
¿Lo puedo pegar? Bueno, no, vamos a decirle que vayamos.
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages
Este
outside the
idiota
massive
está
floor.
equivocando demasiado.
Come back,
What a
I'm not
jackass.
done with you.
Por supuesto que qué idiota.
I've heard ballads about
Beg
you.
your pardon?
And that sorceress of yours, Guinevere.
Hard finding work here, you know. With the eternal fire burning.
Haciéndose güey ahí.
Breathe. My, is he ever sorted?
¿Y este?
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Merigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
No reacciona.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Merigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck.
No mames.
Farewell.
¿Por qué te habla así? No me ha caído bien.
Didn't like that guy. Why'd you insist on talking to him?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenthal. Tell you the story later.
Bueno, qué bueno que no reaccioné. Vamos a la fiesta. Aquí hay que muchas cosas por hacer, vamos a hacerlas todas. ¿Esta de aquí qué es? Ay, no, por favor.
No worries, yes.
Then I shall return later.
Greetings. The second sword. Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play?
No.
First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Sí. Bueno.
Let's do it.
Invitation precedes you, Geralt.
Cartas de la baraja y de este lado la colección. Ok, vamos a agregar la de Jonatalis. Y ya, iniciar partida. Elijo una carta para cambiarla. Tu puta madre. Siempre voy a elegir esta, te lo juro. Tu puta madre. Experto en asedios. Dame esta. Vamos con este. mames, qué pesado. Vamos a poner la de Jonatalis. ¿O no? ¿Esa qué es? La mejor escarcha. Cambia la fuerza de todas las cartas de combate de cuerpo a cuerpo de ambos bandos a 1. Excelente. Sí, sí la quiero usar. ¿Cómo la uso? Aplicar. Ahí está. Ok, vamos a agregarnos esta. Yo creo que con esta ya ganaríamos, ¿no? Bueno, esta mera. No mames, este vato me va a despilfarrar. Venga, con este le gano. La madre. 36. Voy a tener que... ¡No! Ah, no, está bien, está bien. Va a ser que a ese no le afecta... Mi rival ha pasado, pues sí, pues ya me ganó. ¡Oh, excelente! ¿Cómo utilizar carta líder? Ball test. No mames, le gané. No sé cómo le gané. ¿Cómo puedo pasar? Yo también. Perdí. No mames. Y me va a ganar porque ya no tengo cartas. ¿Cómo me ganó? No mames, qué estafa. Te digo que yo no sé jugar para nada estos juegos.
Well, now you must win it back.
No, ya
First,
no me
you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
No, ya.
Not in the mood.
Not in the mood to win.
No. Lárgate.
Gregor, have you seen Durgoff just moments ago? Oh, apologies, I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
Este sujeto que siempre nos topamos. General Borges.
General Voris.
Geralt of Rivia, so I was not entirely mistaken.
Pleasure, as always. This is...
A beautiful and mysterious lady. Let us leave the formalities to the event's end, when all will remove their masks. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would, sir.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoff, and quickly. A lovely evening to you both.
Bueno. Bueno, esto es lo de las cartas. Ya no me interesa para nada. Vamos a ver qué más podemos hacer.
Times of famine and war.
Sorry.
Sí es cierto. Aquí hay que aprovechar al máximo para saquear toda la comida. Me acuerdo que una vez saqueé esta comida y esta comida ya te dura todo el juego.
If you ask me, she's bad.
Do not. I repeat, don't do that any closer.
You look to me.
Es bastante. No mames, es un chingo de
Don't do
comida.
that again. Don't do that again. Yes,
Excelente, excelente. Encender now.
A second chance?
Ah, mira quién está aquí.
Good one. Cemeteries are full of men who thought old Joel would give them a second chance.
Siggy, I'll be.
Geralt! Damn it all. How do you recognize me?
Imposible no reconocerte. Por la máscara.
The mask. Dead giveaway.
Perfect, right? Could take it off and no one would know the difference.
Hey, Reuven.
Look at that. My favorite accomplice. What's this? Taking a day off from saving the world? Well, we've jested and laughed, but I've a sense you're in a hurry.
Really?
You know, Geralt, somehow I dislike running into you at parties. My bones start to ache, as if bad weather were approaching.
Oh, bueno, por razón no le falta. A ver. Ahora hay que hablar con... ¿Quién es esta persona? Ah, mira, Lady Belgelbot.
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private.
I think we've met before.
Oh, you're... Indeed. Well, I must say I feel reassured Albert will be in good hands.
Los cazadores se han dejado ver.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the temple guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father, a kind man but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret. It won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
Okay.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Let's look for Albert.
Okay, Albert.
He's not been seen around town in some time.
Word is he's made some enemies. Turned to Joel finally. Must have thought he'd get a second chance.
Stuffed peacock toes.
Beg your pardon?
Oh,
Well, podríamos encontrarnos a más personas, Voy a tratar de abrir el ojo.
I'm no
What a witcher just once, and your gut he could be.
Been to Vizima. The word is, it's more like a
Don't do
pigsty.
that again.
¿Está desnuda? ¿Por qué estás desnuda? Mira, ahí hay otra.
My husband is so...
Don't be proud.
How do you dye your hair? Is it a brew of parsley?
Looking for me, sir.
I bid you a cool farewell.
What will you stare?
Albert Vegelbud?
Do I look like a pathetic buffoon and mummy's boy to you?
Well...
Oh, by the gods!
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Get another night with that whore.
¿Alguna otra persona por aquí con esa máscara?
The second sword. Is it in case of the first one you bring?
A mí me da que está... A ver, por aquí puede ser.
Your reputation proceeds.
Yes, darling.
Albert Vegelbud?
For you, my sweet.
No es.
I can be Adolf Valentino.
Oh, invest in rubies.
You
Ah, estará
are
acá, era.
famed Geralt of Rivia.
And then a colossal
Es este.
Yes.
Sí, él es Albert.
Nice mask.
Rawr.
Albert?
Albert Vegelbud.
No. I'm a Black Panther. Rawr.
Oh my, Count!
Venimos de parte de tu madre, señor Pantera.
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Sí, tal vez después.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Por supuesto. Espera en el banco con Triss Merigold. Okay.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out.
Por supuesto
It's
que
another
yes.
night with that whore.
Been to Vizima. The word is, it's more like a pigsty.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
¿Esto no se puede saquear?
Care to sit down for a spell? Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
¿De qué lo conoces?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
Parece de esos.
Seemed just like the type.
Oh, really? At the time, to me, he seemed sweet. He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
Eres toda una líder. Tienes carisma.
You're a charismatic leader, simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Merigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit. Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, beag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh, no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt. Coming?
Ay, Geralt, el vídeo. ¿Por aquí? Creo que me suena que por aquí sale.
Geralt, coming?
They'll soon return. No one's even noticed we're gone.
Traviesos.
Yes, yes.
Geralt, coming?
Ahí voy. En serio.
Careful.
Hombre, no. Hombre, no lo voy a hacer. What?
Miss Merigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks.
Okay.
We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Sí, nos vamos a encontrar ahorita a unos... ¿Cómo se dice? A unos bravuelos. Okay.
Albert! Why do you have Albert? There you are, my love. Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry, I...
Y es que traen máscaras de la peste negra.
Albert Vegelwood.
Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
Por supuesto que sí. Uno menos.
You'll be spitting teeth.
A ver, vénganse para acá. Sí. Ah, genial que pueda hacer eso.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Snap your balls! Person!
Venga. Estoy seguro de que por aquí había visto un cofre. Aquí está. Habló de caballería Sidari. Venga, por aquí, ¿no? ¡No! Vale, estos laberintos. Otra vez por acá. No, tampoco. Por aquí. Mira, creo que ya llegamos. Ah, no. No sé por qué no me deja comer. Dice, ahora no puedes hacer eso. Bueno, después de esto creo que, pues... Esto solamente creo que es el comienzo, de lo de las misiones de Triss. Todavía falta bastantito.
Oh, I began to worry.
Me surgió un problemilla.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Bueno, qué bueno.
Glad I could help you collect it. You'll find a good use for it?
It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
What happened at the fountain? It was my fault, I know. The wine went straight to my head. I'm sorry.
Triss, don't apologize.
Miss Merigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Ni modo. Se va a ir entonces. Digo, esto aquí no acaba, hay que... Para conexionar hasta todo se me hace que se va... Sí. No me interesan las cartas, la verdad. Ahora o nunca, ¿ves? Es esta. Reúnete con Triss. Mira, es en su casa. Vamos. Yo creo que sí vamos a seguir. Es que no sé cuánto tiempo llevamos, sinceramente. Yo creo que le voy a seguir en dado caso, porque pues tengo ganas de seguirle. En dado caso de que el video se haga muy largo, como una vez que grabé 2 horas de video, pues simplemente lo dividí en 2 y ya está. Así que pues bueno, tampoco pasa nada. Acabo, bueno, hasta ahorita solamente hemos hecho la misión de Roach y pues la misión está la de la fiesta. Bueno, ya es tiempo de... Ya es hora de cambiarnos, ¿verdad? O sea, la máscara, vamos a quitarla de aquí, por favor. ¿Ay, qué me ponía? Me ponía una bomba, ¿no? Oh. A ver. No, era el Xenoboss. No, quién sabe qué sea esto. Cola de ardilla. Esto no lo he leído. Ah, no, ya. Comestibles. Se me hace que pues me voy a poner ahí una bomba. ¿No puedo? No puedo. Ah, es que esos son solamente bolsillos. Bueno, X. Bueno, vamos a ver. Ahora sí vamos a... ¿Esto cuánto me pone? Más 92, más 67. Se me hace que tiene más esto, ¿verdad? Sí, 25 más todavía. Súper feo, Dios mío. Esto aquí. Esto aquí. Y esto aquí. Vamos a ponerle la intensidad esta de X. Y vamos a poner nuestros virotes aquí. Y creo que ya, ¿verdad? Sí. No sé si continuar, sinceramente. Es que si lo dejo aquí, pues bueno, el episodio estaría cortito.
Guardsmen outside Triss's house. Not good. What's going on here?
Fungus in the city. We're scrubbing it clean.
Why are you wincing that mug like you stepped barefoot and done?
Vigila tus modales.
Mind your manners.
Mind her? Be glad we didn't smash your snout, mutt.
Wait, grab him. I'll teach him his place.
Drop your weapon. He's casting curses. Rebuild it.
Ya, solamente quedas tú.
Demon!
Ya. Ah, está aquí. Ay, no sé si continuarla. ¿No? ¿Saben qué? Mejor vamos a dejarla por aquí. Porque no sé por qué ahorita como que me empezó a doler también un poquito la cabeza. Yo creo que ya es cosa de que pues he estado ya buen rato en la computadora, porque hace rato tuve clases. Va a ser el episodio, o sea, comparación de otros cortito. Pero pues bueno, en el siguiente episodio ahora sí, yo creo que acabamos completamente las misiones de Triss. para luego ya continuar con algunas que otras misiones secundarias o contratos. Me lo voy a pensar bien, si no ya nos vamos directamente a Skellige, pues para ir continuando con las misiones que realmente nos interesan. Así que pues bueno, nada más, nos vemos en el siguiente episodio. Chao, chao.